Okay, y'all, let's talk about getting the most bang for your buck in the garden, especially when it comes to those leafy greens and root veggies we all love. Kind you can just keep on harvesting? That's where succession planting comes in. It's like magic, but for your garden. Here's the deal. Instead of planting all your seeds at once, we're going to stagger them. You've got your garden bed all prepped and ready to go. Divided into 3 sections, just like you're slicing up a delicious homemade pie. In the first section, go ahead and plant your seeds, spacing them out nicely. Here's where the magic happens. Wait about 2 weeks, then plant the same seeds in the second section. 2 more weeks? You guessed it, plant those seeds in the last section. What you're doing is creating a continuous cycle of fresh veggies. As soon as one section is done producing, another is ready to go. It's like having a never-ending salad bar right in your backyard. This method is a game changer, especially for crops like lettuce, spinach, and carrots. And the plants just keep on giving. Plus, it helps prevent waste because you're only harvesting what you can eat. Y'all, is there anything better than a juicy homegrown tomato? That flavor just can't be beat. But did you know there's a simple trick to make them even sweeter? And the best part, you probably already have what you need right in your pantry. We're talking about baking soda. That's right. It turns out that baking soda is a gardener's secret weapon when it comes to tomatoes. You see, tomatoes thrive in slightly acidic soil, but sometimes our soil can get a little too acidic. That's where baking soda comes in. Just sprinkle a teaspoon of baking soda around the base of each tomato plant, being careful not to get any on the stem. Do this every 3 weeks or so, and you'll be amazed at the difference it makes. The baking soda helps to neutralize the soil's acidity, which allows the tomato plants to absorb more calcium. And more calcium equals sweeter, more flavorful tomatoes. Now, a little word of caution. Don't go overboard with the baking soda. Too much of a good thing can actually harm your plants. Just a light sprinkle every few weeks is all you need. Well, I'm about to let you in on a little secret. A secret to infinite salad. Okay, maybe not infinite, but pretty darn close. It's called the cut and come again method, and it's a game changer for leafy greens like lettuce, spinach, and kale. Instead of pulling the whole plant out when it's time to harvest, grab a pair of scissors and snip off the outer leaves about an inch above the soil line. That's it. The plant will think it's still growing and will send out new leaves from the center. You can keep doing this every few weeks, and you'll be amazed at how much more you can harvest from just one plant. Think of it like giving your lettuce a little haircut. It keeps it looking fresh and encourages new growth. Plus, it's so satisfying to just snip off what you need for a salad and know that there's plenty more where that came from. Now, let's talk about root vegetables. Hearty, delicious veggies like carrots, potatoes, and beets that we all love. They're incredibly good for. I'm about to share a hack that's so simple, you're going to wonder why you haven't been doing it all along. It's time to ditch the scrub brush and embrace the power of the mesh laundry bag. That's right. The same bag you use to wash your delicates can also be used to clean your root veggies. The mesh fabric allows the water to flow through while the bag gently tumbles the veggies, removing all the dirt and debris. Once they're clean, just lift the bag out of the water, give it a good shake, and voila. Perfectly clean root veggies with minimal effort. Plus, you can reuse that nutrient-rich water to water your plants. Talk about a win-win. Chapter 5. Nature's Pest Control Companion. Planting for a thriving garden. There's nothing more disheartening than seeing pests munching on your precious plants. But before you reach for those harsh chemicals, let's talk about a more natural, harmonious approach, companion planting. It's like a matchmaking game for your garden, and it's all about using nature's own defenses to protect your plants and boost your harvest. The idea is to plant certain plants together that have beneficial relationships. For example, did you know that marigolds are like the ultimate pest repellent? Planting them alongside your tomatoes, peppers, and other veggies can help deter those pesky insects. Basil is another great companion plant, especially for tomatoes. It repels tomato hornworms and whiteflies and is said to improve the flavor of tomatoes. Nasturtiums are another favorite of mine. These cheerful flowers are like magnets for aphids, drawing them away from your precious veggies. Plus, they add a pop of color to your garden and are even edible. Chapter 6. The gardening gloves that will make you feel like a superhero. Alright y'all, get ready for a gardening gadget that's straight out of a sci-fi movie. Gardening gloves with built-in claws. I know it sounds crazy, but trust me, these gloves are about to become your new best friend in the garden. Imagine this, you're ready to plant those seedlings, but you don't want to dig around for your trowel. With these gloves, you don't have to. The fingertips are equipped with durable, claw-like attachments that allow you to dig, plant, and weed with ease. No more switching back and forth between gloves and tools, and no more sore hands from gripping those tools for hours on end. These gloves do it all, plus they're made from durable, water-resistant material that protects your hands from thorns, prickly stems, and even those pesky fire ant mounds. And let's be honest, they just look cool, right? You'll feel like a superhero in the garden, ready to tackle any task. Chapter 7, the tomato cage versus stake debate. Which one wins for maximum yield? Okay, fellow tomato enthusiasts, let's settle this age-old debate once and for all. Tomato cages or stakes? Which one reigns supreme for a bountiful harvest? Now, both have their merits, but in my experience, cages take the crown when it comes to maximizing your tomato yield. Here's why. Cages provide sturdy, all-around support for your tomato plants, allowing the branches to grow freely and naturally. This means more space for those precious tomatoes to develop and ripen to perfection. Stakes, on the other hand, can restrict the plant's growth and even cause damage if not used carefully. Plus, cages offer better protection from the elements. They help prevent sun scald on the fruits, and the open design allows for better airflow, reducing the risk of diseases. Now, when choosing a cage, opt for a taller one, around 5 feet, to accommodate those vigorous tomato vines. You can even make your own using welded wire fencing. A little DIY project never hurt anyone. Well, there you have it, folks. 7 simple, effective, and dare I say, genius gardening hacks to take your garden from good to great. I'm all about working smarter, not harder, and these tips are sure to make you feel like a gardening pro in no time. Now, I want to hear from you. Which one of these hacks are you most excited to try in your own garden? Leave a comment down below and let me know. And if you found these tips helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more gardening inspiration and DIY fun. Remember, y'all, even the smallest steps can lead to a bountiful harvest. Now get out there and grow something awesome.